Hello there, Taurus. Thank you for stopping by to view your video forecast for October 27th through November the 2nd. I'm using my Wildwood Tarot deck again today, and what we have coming up for Monday for you is the Seven of Vessels. This comes up, it's literally labeled in my deck as mourning. Now on Monday, this just means that you're feeling great sadness. It does not necessarily mean like mourning or grief, but there's something going on Monday where you are feeling great sadness over a certain situation or a certain person in your life. So, sorry for that. So that's Monday. Tuesday, what we have is we have the Eight of Bows coming up. This is Hearth Fire, only it's in reverse. Now, Eight of Bows, a lot of times when this card comes up, we're talking about business meetings or meetings with people who you work well with together and you play well with together. So this could be a scheduled business luncheon. This could be everybody getting together at the bar after work that works together and just social time, somewhere in between there. With it coming up reverse, this is telling me that whatever is the goal for this particular business meeting or business luncheon or time at the bar, whatever this business get together socially, whatever the goal is for that doesn't go so well. So it turns out to be not such a productive get-together. So that's what I see coming up for you on Taurus on Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, what we have is we have the Eight of Arrows coming up. Second eight in the week. Well, we have three eights in this week. That's interesting. Eight of Arrows coming up, but it's coming up reversed. Now this one is a nice one to have coming up reversed. Eight of Arrows really does talk about struggle. A lot of times that struggle is with our own minds, within our own thought processes. And so whenever the Eight of Arrows comes up reversed, that's telling me that that struggle is coming to an end. It's finally getting some closure on it, that you're getting into a place where you have actually met the goal that you've been reaching for, or you have a new perspective so that what you were struggling for before or struggling against doesn't seem like such a bad thing after all, and it's really okay. So either way, Wednesday we're looking at an end to this struggle situation for you. Thursday, what we have is we have the Page of Arrows coming up reversed. This is called the Wren in this deck. When the Page of Arrows comes up reversed like this, what this is telling me is that on Thursday, Taurus, you're going to have some situation come up where there's going to be new information made available to you that was not available to you previously. For some of you, this is going to be secrets that were actually hidden. For others of you, it's not going to be anything that was so much intentional as much as just the information just wasn't available. But there is new information coming up to you on Thursday, and this information will change your perspective or the way that you want to handle some certain situation or situations in your life. So if you're trying to make a big decision, and that's coming up like on Wednesday, say, try to hold out until Thursday and you've seen all the information come to light. Okay? So let's see. I also wanted to talk about eights and why do we have 3 eights in a week. Eights are really good numbers. Eights are talking about, they're double fours. Eights are really good at manifesting. They're talking about being really good at manifesting. And where a 4 is setting the foundation on something, an 8 is putting in that next layer of foundation. It's adding on to that foundation. So when you have 3 eights coming up out of 7 cards, I think it's pretty safe to say that we have a theme going for the week. And that theme has to do with building on the foundation that we already have in place. So we are adding on. We are expanding. We are learning new things that we can use. We're applying new things to our situations in our lives so that we can build on with them and move forward with them. We're beyond the foundational process now, we're adding to. And that's going to be a theme throughout the week. All right, so let's see. Let's look at Friday. Ace of Arrows. Now this is called the Breath of Life in this deck, and on Friday what we have really, this is some really great ideas. This is some inspiration. This is kind of an epiphany type thing. So on Friday we're going to have a total light bulbs clicking on situation where all of a sudden we get some real clarity on something that before maybe we didn't even realize that we weren't really walking around in real clarity on, but all of a sudden it's like, whoa! All the pieces start fitting together on a puzzle for us. So on Friday we have some really new clarity coming in, a whole new epiphany that makes us see things completely differently than what we have been. Now Saturday, something is coming up that we're really resisting. What we have is we have the Journey in reverse. So Saturday, for some of you, you're going to start to see evidence of some psychic abilities, Taurus. And when you see that, I feel like it's going to scare you, which it does to a lot of us the first time that we see that. So don't feel bad about that. But I do feel like for those of you who are not so aware of your own psychic abilities, you're going to start to realize, oh, what's going on here? Something's going on here. And it is going to be a little bit freaky for some of you. Not all of you. Some of you are okay with it. The other thing going on Saturday is there are some heavy-duty changes coming into your life, and they're coming in starting with you, starting with your core beliefs. Some of your core beliefs are really being challenged right now. And the thing about it is that you are resisting any change to your core values. You see this coming in, you see that maybe it makes sense to make the change, but you're resisting it. And part of the reason that we resist in a situation like this is we're afraid of, if we change our core value, how does this affect what's happening in the rest of my life? How does this affect my interaction with other people that I care about? And so usually that's why we resist those changes. Let me just encourage you that whenever you have a core value change going on, typically that's a progression forward, and it's a good thing. It makes your life better. It makes your life work smoother. So my advice to you would be, try not to resist this change. I know it's going to be hard, but try to have an open mind about change and where it could lead you on Saturday, Taurus. And then on Sunday, what we have coming in is kind of an unusual card to have on Sunday. We've got the Eight of Stones, which is reversed, so I can understand it being reversed. The Eight of Stones really talks about working, or it talks about developing a new skill. So it looks to me like with it coming in reversed on Sunday, it looks to me like it's really talking about you're going to start to become interested in learning a new skill, or interested in a different position than what you have right now, or interested in a position at all. There's going to be something comes up Sunday that grabs your interest, having to do with a new skill or new work. So that's what I see for your week, Taurus. I hope that you have a great one. For those of you who would like to schedule a reading with me, please feel free to check me out, decide if I'm the right reader for you. You can get to know me a little better at www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. Once you're there and you've kind of got to know me a little more, if you still feel like I'm the best reader for you, there's plenty of ways to contact me. Just get a hold of me and we will set up a session for you. For everybody else, I will see you next week. Have a great day, all. Peace out.